the team starts new. It's the start of the new championship cycle for them. But speaking of India's bowling unit and India's team selection, the team is shaping up in a different way now, because two of the biggest names who we have relied upon a lot when it comes to performing for the Indian side and winning matches for the side. But now you look at those youngsters who've been trying to make their statement, who've been trying to announce themselves at the big stage. And if we have to give you the news from the middle, is that Harleen Deol, of course, has made it to the playing 11. Do you think that's a right move coming in from India? There's probably S. Meghna was also there, something going on around that as well, because we saw that S. Meghna has made the most of all the opportunities she has received competitions as well. Did certainly well in the Women's T20 Challenge there. In the New Zealand tour ahead of the World Cup, we saw her play those good knocks, of course, coming up the order. But now Harleen Deol gives you depth in your batting unit. Also, not a bad bowling option there, India.
Certainly, India is going through a transition phase with Mithali Dee not being part of the squad, and also Jilandi, because they have been playing a very pivotal role in shaping up the Indian team. Because whenever there's a time when India has been in a very volatile situation, we've always looked back to them, and they've come up with some brilliant performance. So today, when India is heading into an ODI, first time into an ODI, we do not have the players they can look up to. So it's going to be a new transition. A lot of responsibility I've already mentioned in the past. Like a lot of responsibility goes into the youngsters to see how they're able to take up the responsibility and shape up. And and talking about the India's bowling, a lot of players have come very well in this series, especially in the T20 series. We saw Radha Yadav come ahead of Rajeshwari Gaikwad in the playing 11. In fact, they went with a lone spinner. Generally, we witnessed Rajeshwari will be the first pick for Harmanpreet Kaur, but this time we witnessed Radha Yadav coming in place of Rajeshwari. And when the responsibility was given to her, she took it up really well, and she played some brilliant. We did see some brilliant bowling display from her. That's exactly what you'd want to see when youngsters are given that opportunity. And rightly mentioned, when we have Arlene come in, we were talking about Harlin's inclusion and exclusion in the T20 tournament, where she was not part of the squad, because we were looking at a leg spinner come in place, because it was pretty evident that Harman was not keen in playing Poonam Yadav. A leg spinning option is very important, just not in the T20 format, but any format for that matter. You need a leg spinner and a variety in their bowling. And Harleen Deol could be the go-to player, because she is just not a good batter or a bowler, but she's also an all-round cricketer. She'll be able to give you those stability to the batting, also those few overs, and no doubt an exceptional fielder. That plays a very, very key role in determining how India is going to decide their playing 11, just not in this tournament, but heading into the whole ICC championship tournaments, which is going to come in the future.